Thank you very much. And we are in a situation where we're seeing terrorists and bandits here and there, attacks here and there. And is the military really in control?
Mr. Ben, I can assure you that the armed forces of Nigeria is fully in control. In asymmetric warfare, the guerrillas or the insurgents or terrorists use three tools. First, space. Second, will. And the third is time. They maneuver through the space where people are not deployed to get into soft targets. They use the will because of their ideology and indoctrination. And then they prolong the war so that people will be tired of them. But I can tell you that the armed forces of Nigeria, under the able leadership of General Lucky Rabo and his other service chiefs, are fully in control. We are countering them day by day, and at the shortest possible time, Nigerians will have a reason to sleep with their two eyes closed.
Yes, and sleeping with our two eyes closed, that also brings to mind what you said. Terrorists target soft targets.
Yeah.
For example?
Yes, for example, you see them attacking people in remote villages and using the levity that they have. They can watch you, they can observe you, they can see where your weak points are and then capitalize on it. You know, the military cannot be everywhere. But what we can do is to get information from people. Once informations are given to us and they are information that are timely, they will be converted into actionable intelligence, and you will see us reacting to it promptly.
Thank you, General. And we can also see that in terms of attacking soft targets, they've targeted even children in some Islamic schools, some boarding students and all that stuff. But today we are seeing that many of them, as you have said, the Boko Haram terrorists and even ISWAP, they are surrendering in great numbers. Do you have the facilities to kind of accommodate these people?
Thank you very much for bringing this issue of Boko Haram fighters that are surrendering in droves. For the first time now, we are seeing them surrendering in droves with their arms, with their children, and coming out and renouncing the group that they represent. It is as a result of a coordinated psychological operations that has taken place, not just now. We are all reaping it. And in fact, I can tell you that Voice of Nigeria has been able to contribute to what is happening now through their program of Beyond Bullets. So now that they are coming out, we have the capacity to hold them, interrogate them, profile them, and as well as de-radicalize them. Now, the other aspect of integration into the society lies with the civil authorities.
And so finally, what's the latest concerning the attack on the Defense Academy?
Thank you very much for that. It was an unfortunate incident that happened because we lost two of our very brave officers. As you know, in every security architecture, it is susceptible to breach. It was unfortunate that that security architecture was breached, and I can tell you that these people have consistently studied and rehearsed what they wanted to do, because where they went to is an area where you don't have anybody securing, because it's a living quarters for officers. But when they came there, the officers who were killed fought bravely against being abducted. And at the end of the day, the reaction from the Nigerian Defense Academy, the Headquarters 1 Division, in conjunction with the Nigerian Air Force, they were able to ensure that there was no any other disturbance to peace and the tranquility of the Nigerian Defense Academy, which is a university, is a center of learning, is a center of excellence where you don't expect people to be moving around with weapons. You can agree with me that in universities you can't see even policemen moving around with weapons.
Exactly,
but
another soft target.
It's another soft target. But I can tell you today that we are reviewing the security architecture there, and as I speak, the military is completely in control of it, and such will not happen again. And the armed forces of Nigeria will not rest on its ass until all those who carry out these dastardly acts are arrested and prosecuted.
And it is here that we want to thank you, General.
Thank you very much.
Soya.
Thank you very much for having me.
Director of Defense Information.
Thank you for having me on your studio.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Bye-bye.